Okay, so I found a post by Mike Burrell on Instagram. Mike Burrell. So you all know him. Respect to him. All right. He's our way back mentor. Okay, I like the way he plays it. The way he plays his chords. It's amazing. All right. So I saw a post on his Instagram page. It says, "What do you play while they brackets pastor, worship leader, or any random person are talking to the congregation?" So it means, what do you play when you have a preacher, someone preaching, someone leading a prayer, or someone talking? So the next, I think the next thing he said, is it a hymn, spiritual songs, or random chords? So is it hymns, spiritual songs, or random chords? All right. So let's continue. Then he said, then every answer that has nothing to do with what they play while they are talking to the congregation playing. When you have pastor preaching, a worship leader just talking, or any random person talking to the congregation. All right, so I would not want to limit this to church alone. Yeah, although we have much musicians in church, but then in organizations and corporate settings, maybe you're doing a get together or a lot of things, and someone is talking, and you want to play as a pianist. What do you play? That is it. The answer some people gave to this. Let's go to the answers first. So someone said it's called talk music. Yes, it's called talk music. What you play when you have someone talking, someone preaching, and doing all sorts is talk music. But what do you play? So I think he responded to this. He said, "Well, what do you play during talk music?" All right, there's talk music, but what do you play exactly? Like, what do you play on the piano? So, do you just play songs? Do you play choruses? Do you play hymns? Do you play choruses, or you play chords? All right. So we have different replies. A lot of them, so I won't be able to read some of them. All right. So let's just go to my take. All right. So in church, for example, let's start with church. Some will play song. I've seen that while someone is preaching, someone is talking, someone will play songs, which is not totally bad. It's not totally bad. But then, if someone is preaching and you are playing a song, the song can shift the focus from the message. You understand what I'm saying? It can shift the focus from the message to the song you are playing. So you are distracting, a little bit distracting. You understand? All right. So when playing a song is not really bad, especially when the pastor is preaching and he just sings that song. You can flow along with that song a little bit, then drop it and move to that, and don't stay on that. But then if you have someone leading a prayer and the person sings a song, or a song just comes to your mind, then you can play the song. It's a prayer. You can. But then it should not shift the focus from the congregation to what you are playing. The prayer point, for example, okay, let's pray for these people. You understand, for the nation. So let them pray. Let them really focus on that prayer, not the song you are playing. Okay. So my take on this is, whatever you do, whatever you play as a pianist, during sermon, chorus, someone talking, or someone leading the prayer, it should not shift the focus. It should not distract what the person is trying to communicate to the congregation. All right. So another thing I will say is understand the atmosphere. For example, for preachers, you should understand the atmosphere. You should know when to play loud, when to play soft. You know when to play some chords with the attention, depending on the message, the atmosphere. Yeah, the atmosphere can change. The atmosphere can be cool, and it can be a little bit harsh. Yeah, we have messages like that. So understand the atmosphere. When you understand the atmosphere, you know what to do. So you won't just stay there and be playing same thing when the atmosphere has changed and you are still playing your part. All right. I know in this part of the world, Nigeria, for example, we love pad and strings, always pad. Just put pad. So when someone is preaching, give me strings. When someone's leading, give me pad. It's not bad. Yeah, that's very good. It's not bad. number, but understand the atmosphere. Don't want to use a piano. Don't want to use that. Right? It's not the time you use pad. Yeah, it's not the time. But pad is good. I use pad. I use strings. So these things are good. Yeah. All right. So as a pianist, let the message be understood. Yeah. Let people get the message the preacher is trying to pass, or the person talking. Let them get what they are. And at the same time, you're also ministering. You are doing your stuff, and they are not distracted. You are doing your stuff. They are not distracted. Everything is going well. All right. So above all, whatever you do, follow instruction. Especially the preacher. The preacher can tell you, this is what I want you to do. Just play strings. I don't want to hear piano. No problem. Stick to that. Okay, I want just pad. Stay on that pad. Don't move to another thing. Okay, follow instruction. Follow instruction. Okay, so that's part of discipline. That's part of discipline. So whatever you play, whatever chord you play, anything you want to do, you can play fat chords, you can play chords that has tension, you can play a lot of chords, you can play your scale. Yes, in talk music. I know this part of the world, it's not really common. We have people doing that, but it's not common. But if you want to play your scale, everything, you can still play everything in talk music and it will not distract. You just need to understand the atmosphere. Be in the atmosphere, understand everything going on, and be sensitive. Be sensitive. That is it. All right. So this is my take on talk music. This is my take on talk music and what our mentor posted, Mike Peril. This is my take on it. So let me know your take on this in